I am a citizen of my strong, vibrant and aspirational resurgent India and a proud 22-year-old daughter of Mother India. And I, through this video, would like to express my earnest wish about how I would like to see our Bharat in the coming decade. I would like to partner with the government to build up a prosperous India and create a thriving and dynamic legacy of ATMANIRBHAR BHARAT for myself and the future generation, so that we, the current generation, and they, the future generation, are able to work, prosper, and live a fulfilling life in India. I am highly aspirational, and my aspirations are intricately tied up with the aspirations and growth of my India. Our India was, is, and will always be a strong, vibrant, aspirational and resurgent India. The greatness of Bharat is because of its highly developed cultural heritage and the spirit of nationhood imbibed deeply in all its citizens. India can fully realize its full potential and be a world power in its right perspective, only if led and governed by a nationalist party which understands the concept of Bharat Mata, which values its rich heritage and which is driven by the overriding objective of making India into a world power. The only nationalist party which fits into this role is BJP, currently led by our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi. People believe in his capacity to govern India and have elected him to power the second time in 2019 with a greater majority and a higher vote share than the one in 2014. It is also important to note that the higher vote share is across economic strata, from the rich to the upper middle class to the low middle class and to the poor. BJP won 117 seats in 2009, 282 seats in 2014 and an astonishing 303 seats in 2019. Pro-incumbency period voter verdict could be seen in 2019 because of the transparent policies and visible performance. Earlier, when Congress was in power before 2014, the economy was very informal. Out of every 100 rupees meant for the poor, only 10 reached the beneficiary. Rest 90 was siphoned off by the Congress agents and a large part went directly to the Rajiv Gandhi Foundation, the details of which are now coming out. Once BJP came into power, it carried out a massive exercise of demonetization to formalize the economy and created bank accounts for the poor. Now the money is transferred directly to the beneficiary without the intervention of the agents. India, no doubt, is not as economically developed as the fully developed nations like USA, China, Japan or Germany. However, it is moving up fast. Under the leadership of Shri Narendra Modi, India has become the 5th largest economy in 2019, overtaking the United Kingdom and France. India's post-independence journey began as an agrarian nation. However, over the years, the manufacturing and the service sectors has emerged strongly. Today, its service sector is the fastest growing sector in the world, contributing to more than 60% to its economy and accounting for 28% of employment, while the industrial sector and the agricultural sector employs majority of the labor force. The contribution of its agricultural sector is around 17% and is way higher in comparison to the Western nations. Manufacturing remains as one of its crucial sectors and is being given due push via the Modi government's initiatives such as Make in India. China has experienced exponential growth over the past few decades to evolve into a manufacturing and exporting hub of the world. China is often referred to as the world's factory given its huge manufacturing and export base. If India has to fully realize its animal spirit and its aspirations for growth, then India has to very seriously explore the possibilities of replacing China as the world's factory. Post-COVID, China has lost its goodwill and India has gained goodwill amongst all the nations, and the emerging business scenario in the world can support this, provided India is able to capitalize and leverage this. With current opening opportunities and challenges including the China India face-off, this is only possible if our country is led for at least the next 15 years by a strong nationalist party, BJP, currently led by our dynamic and beloved Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi and its effective and efficient Council of Ministers. This is because of the strong leadership at nation and different states, and also the synergy between BJP and the highly nationalist organization RSS. BJP is growing strongly and establishing strong foothold all over the nation. The BJP government is aggressively targeting to become a $5 trillion economy by 2024 and a $10 trillion economy by 2030. The targets set are ambitious but achievable. I have been following the initiatives taken by our government over the last 6 years and am happy about the progress on the various initiatives taken. There are huge path-breaking initiatives taken in various areas in the first tenure as well as the second tenure of the BJP government. The entire focus of the BJP government is to build a ATMANIRBHAR BHARAT. If achieved, India will become the third largest economy in the world. The focus is on boosting service sector contribution to $3 trillion, manufacturing to $1 trillion and agriculture to $1 trillion. Currently, we are $3 trillion economy and ranked 5th in the world. Once we achieve the target of $5 trillion economy, we will rank 3rd in the world. Just for our knowledge and awareness, historically, India was the largest economy in the world for most of the 2 millennia, from the 1st until 19th century, when it was ravaged by the colonial exploitation. Atmanirbhar Bharat may be defined as the central anchor point of Modi 1.0 and Modi 2.0. Huge path-breaking initiatives has been taken in broadly 4 domains to build a Atmanirbhar Bharat. These are transformational economic growth, national security, social empowerment, and building respect for our rich cultural heritage. Some of the areas in these domains include ease of doing business, ease of living, eliminating corruption, empowering youth, health for all, infra for growth, and mobility for middle class, Nari Shakti for New India, prosperous farmers for prosperous India, putting India first, renewed focus on Northeast, social empowerment, taking development to the poorest, transformative economic growth, and facilitating building of Ram Temple. The improvements initiated are briefed on government sites. I am briefing some initiatives taken by the BJP government. Ease of doing business and ease of compliance has significantly improved. India has improved its ease of doing business rating from 142 in 2014 when BJP first came to power to 63 now. Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan package has been able to achieve a direct benefit transfer of 34,800 crores to 39.28 crore beneficiaries. On 30th June 2020, the Prime Minister extended the scheme till the end of November 2020. Under the scheme, 5 kilograms of feed, wheat or rice was provided to more than 80 crore people to each member of a family, along with 1 kg free whole chana per family per month. A total of almost Rs 1.5 lakh crore will be spent towards the scheme till November 2020. Demonetization exercise undertaken has formalized the economy. Systems have been put in place to clean up the bureaucracy and ending the culture of misusing public money. E-portals for government transactions is increasing transparency and accountability. Youths across India are being empowered under Skill India mission under Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana. Huge corpus is also set up for startups. Free treatment has been provided under Ayushman Bharat for more than 1 crore people. Affordable medicines are also provided to poor under Jan Aushadhi Pariyojana. Infrastructure development is being taken on a war footing. Rupees 111 lakh crores have been earmarked for National Infrastructure Pipeline to propel India's $5 trillion economy. This will accelerate the development of highways, waterways and airways. RBI has now made it mandatory to banks for passing on the benefits of interest rate cut to customers. All depositors are now safeguarded from the fraud. Deposits are now regulated under Banning of Unregulated Deposit Scheme Act. Special fund of Rs 25,000 crore for completing housing projects has been earmarked for the middle class. Over 8 crore Ujjwala connections provided to BPL families to ease cooking. Decisive reforms are being taken in farming sector to double farmers' income. This may be freeing farmers from middlemen, enabling farmers to achieve economy of scale, opening up the market for farmers, facilitating access to best technology and universal access to concessional institutional credit. Defense is being strengthened significantly. Delivery of next generation fighter plane to the country has been initiated. Strong anti-terror actions are being taken. All conflicts of Northeast has been effectively resolved. The Bodo Peace Accord signed. Huge infrastructure including waterways, railways and roadways are being built in Northeast. Lot of efforts like Pradhan Mantri Wan Dhan Yojana are being put to empower tribals. Huge budget has been sanctioned under Stand Up India scheme for promoting self-reliance and financial independence of women. 1.8 crore families received house ownership under Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. Over 1 crore patients got free treatment under Ayushman Bharat as of May 2020. Overall stimulus package in ATMANIRBHAR BHARAT in 5 different categories is Rs 20,97,053 crores. There is a 40% increase in annual production of coal. The FDI inflow in 2019-20 is at all-time high of USD 73.46 billion. Number of taxpayers has significantly increased. Digital payment and unified payment interface is significantly increased. Solar energy, wind energy and bioenergy is being given a huge impetus. Ushering a new era in blue revolution, India is the second largest fish producer. Export of marine production increased by 50% in the last 5 years from 2014 to 2019, as is expected to increase more. Ministry of Jal Shakti constituted to end silos on important subjects like water. The BJP government under Prime Minister Narendra Modi has done a stupendous work in controlling the rate of spread of the coronavirus and supported the poor in all ways possible in these difficult times. World is now recognizing the global leadership of resurgent India, and post-COVID the recognition is going to be further strengthened. The principle which guides the BJP government during its terms of governance is Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas. Our Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji has expounded this during the NDA meet after BJP's resounding victory in the 2019 election. Let us all come together to build India of our dreams. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.